I'm really out of breath. Hi YouTube. It is cool to be back. If none of you guys know, I used to have a channel and I used to love making videos, and then some life things happened and I stopped for a while and decided kick all the bad things out, bring in some new stuff, start a whole new channel. So that is what I'm doing. My actual fancy cameras, and those decided to not work on me today, so I'm using my computer on photo booth, and so that's also why it looked kind of shitty. So that's cool. Other than that, I don't really have anything planned for this video. I was just feeling super motivated and was all like, let's film a video today, and so that's what I'm doing. I for sure did not go to bed at 5:30 a.m. That would never happen. I for sure did not just wake up to film this, and yeah. There's some like couple of things I want to talk about, not really, just kind of like things I've got messaged on Tumblr. If you guys have that, I will leave a link in the description. What is that cat doing? This cat's really crazy. The lighting in here is really bad, I'm sorry about that. But it makes it look like I don't have shitty skin, which I 13 out of 10 always have. There's some things on Tumblr, I get asked these a whole bunch. They're not like serious questions or anything, so if you're like, oh no, she's about to get deep, you're good. Well, for the most part. That was gross. Ladylike. Just kind of like the basics, like name, where I live, and all that kind of stuff. So my name is Sophie. I am 17 years old. I live in Texas. Texas is really hot and makes me sweat and smell most of the time, which is always fun, kind of. People always ask me like what I like to do with my life, and I like to tell them I'm huge into photography. I've always been into filmmaking, but now I'm getting like back into it. And I'm crazy into the music industry, like music and stuff. And if you know me personally, you probably hate me because all I talk about is music. Or you just hate me because I'm me, either or. To get a little bit more in depth with the music thing, people always ask me like what it is that I am so fascinated by like bands and artists and even fans and just stuff like that. Being someone who listens to the type of music I listen to, and that makes it sound like I'm the only one, but for sure I'm not. Like I listen to everything from this, and if I tremble at the sight, to this, and even some of this. Yeah. There's a new cat that is Chili. She's like 30 pounds overweight. I'm sorry, but she's really cute. But being the type of person that listens to that kind of music, I feel like the people who write those lyrics understand, you know, some life struggles and that kind of stuff. And so I think, first of all, that is probably one of the most fascinating things, that someone can take life struggles and pain, I guess, and put them into something that I find to be extremely beautiful. And then the aspect of going to shows, I go to a whole bunch of concerts. I will leave a list of the shows I'll be attending in Houston down in the description, so if you're there, say hi and let's hang out and do those things that actual social people do, because I am not one of those type of people, so it'd be cool to see people and say hi. But going to shows, I think, is such an emotional and mental healing thing, for me at least. This whole thing I'm speaking for myself and not really for other people, but I might be, but I'm not intending to do that, if that makes sense. But going to shows, it's watching the band interact with fans that have managed to find such meaning in their lyrics, and so already you know that they can bond over something, not saying that it's the best thing to bond over pain, but it happens. And then, you know, like when you get to a show, I mean, people aren't gonna pay 25 bucks to get into a show to see a band that they don't really give a fuck about. And so when people pay for a show, you kind of get the feeling that, okay, they like this band, and I guess to like a band you want to feel like you can relate to them. People in the crowd can relate to what they're saying. I can relate to what they're saying. It's already that unspoken bond that I have with people, and that's a huge thing I strive for, because I do struggle with like loneliness problems. I'm like struggling to get my words out. Oh, I didn't mean for that flash to go off. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna cut this entire part about music out because I'm just rambling like a motherfucker, and I'm usually a lot better at explaining it when I'm like in the mood to really talk about it. And now I'm just kind of sitting here filming a video. So, yeah. Oh, I also get asked a lot about my body modifications, and the most asked question is how many tattoos do I have in total? And I have these on my hands. I have that little dude. I have, ooh, this is overly awkward. I have this one. I have some dots, and I have my cat. I also have a Lot of Spute logo on my thigh with some lyrics, and then I have some lyrics in a band member's handwriting on my ribcage. So in total I have 9 tattoos, and I hope to be getting more. I really do love body modifications and whatnot. I have my septum pierced. I have one lobe stretched. I did have the other stretched, but that's a long story and nobody should care about that because it was painful. And I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. I can't watch like the X Factor or The Voice without crying for some reason, because watching the people who are performing get so emotional that that's like their break, quote unquote, and like that's something that they love doing, and then watching their families like cry and get emotional for them makes me bawl, and it's so beautiful and it's quite lovely, and I love watching people get excited about music because I get excited about music, and that's cool. I will have all my links to all my social media accounts in the description and whatnot, so you can, if you want to, for sure follow me on there. As far as how often I'm going to be posting videos, I think I'm going to have a set date of when I'm going to post. Not set date. I think I'm going to pick a day every week and try to post on that day. While I'm starting up again, I don't know if it's going to be weekly for right now or if it's going to be like every day, because my last channel, my first couple videos were like daily because I was so excited about filming and stuff. But who knows? I don't know. If there's a day that you guys want me to make a video and post it, tell me in the comments. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be funny and it's not, and I had a bunch of ideas planned about what I wanted to say and it's not turning into that, and I'm a little bit upset right now. Sorry. People always laugh at me because I'm like super passionate about my cat, and it's not, people think I should be embarrassed about it, but I'm not. She's embarrassed about me. That's how it is. Yeah, this video is almost nearing 20 minutes, but I have to edit most of it because I just ramble about absolutely nothing most of the time. If you want to go ahead and subscribe for a bunch of new videos that are going to be coming out, or comment and like and do all that things that people with actual lives and subscribers do, that'd be really cool. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. And who knows, once again, did not go to bed at 5:30 in the morning, for sure not in PJs, and for sure not super tired. See you guys next week, I think. Yeah!